Welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Very shortly, we should have Dave Shamandl from Slick Sticks calling in for Clubbing with Dave. Slick Sticks and Dave, your key to better golf, clubs, grips, repairs, adjusting loft and lies, Flight Scope, and the Flight Scope Combine. In a couple of weeks, I think we're going to have an interview with Dave and the founder of Krank Golf, which Krank Golf is actually the number one head on the long drive Remax Tour. And it's Dave's. I've never heard Dave so excited. He called me last night.
Wow.
To talk to me about it.
He is really pumped about
Yeah.
this.
He said this is like one of the farthest
So
drivers
we've had
that's
a lot of
ever been
passionate people in our
developed.
lives.
Is that USGA for a tour model?
It's
probably not, right?
Well, it sounds like they're going to come out with something like that, but it's mostly like the long drive
Well,
guys.
is Dave on her yet?
No, he's going to be calling.
Because I have
him
a
in
quick
here.
question. It's about supermodels.
Yeah.
So
let's segue to that.
Victoria's Secret models. Now you don't have to mention names, of course, and I know you work with some. But we're talking about health. And me, obviously, I'm not very healthy, and yet I'm getting better. But these little tiny things that don't eat. Thanks. That's Todd. They can't be that healthy. There's got to be a happy medium somewhere.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Now,
yes.
I know they look great, and that's the that's the objective, and they're getting paid well for their photos of this. But there can't be that healthy. I don't know that for a fact. I'm asking.
Oh, no, I would say overall that they are healthy. I mean, sometimes they might stay away from eating because they have a photo shoot or something.
So
but overall, they are going to the gym and working out and drinking their green juices.
It's like a wrestler.
So those 2 beans and a cracker they eat every week, it's really great. I mean, it's just keeping all that skin healthy and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm jealous a little. But still,
just a little.
There's got to be a happy medium between bone thin and not eating and then actually
you don't
too
want
much
to look,
excess either.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, so it's because people don't need to strive to look like a Victoria's Secret model. I'm trying to say.
So
Right,
speaking of
exactly.
happy mediums, we have Dave on the phone.
Yeah, he's a happy medium. That's exactly right.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, Dave. How are you, sir?
I got to finish this donut, and I'll be great.
And then wipe it on your skin afterwards.
Wipe it on your skin.
Glad to have you on the show. I understand you're quite passionate about Krank Golf, and you're talking about grips today. Is that right? That's what I have.
Yeah,
you bet. Well, it's
in fact, I got a Krank driver head in my hand right now, and God, I'm excited about these things. The longest driver on the planet, and you've never heard me say that before.
No, I
but
know.
These truly are.
Or be so passionate about something. I mean, and I don't mean that in a bad way because you're a passionate guy, but you seem really passionate about this.
Well, I think the proof's in the pudding as far as that head is concerned, because you just watch the long drive championships on Golf Channel, and I'm guessing 70% of the guys that's the head they're hitting.
So can I buy that head, put it on the shaft I'm currently using?
You certainly can.
Ooh.
Wow.
In fact, I'm working on one of those right now, as a matter of fact. That's exactly what the guy's doing. He's saving himself about $250.
The saddest question is, do they make it left-handed?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Awesome.
Dude, you get your skin back and
I'm gonna
rejuvenated. You put that Krank driver in.
Tricycle my face through the healthiness.
Look out.
And I'm gonna get a Krank driver head.
They make it in conforming left-handed, and if you have a little raciness in your body, they make it in a non-conforming head.
Well, I'm not planning on playing any competitive USGA events, so it would be all right to play against my buddies with the non-conforming.
I don't know if your buddies agree with that.
Mike, do you have a problem with that, Mike?
Yes, I do.
Okay, never mind. Thanks, Mike. Todd, would you have a problem with that?
No, I'm just looking at the Krank Golf website.
Would you let
right
Billy
now.
play
It's pretty
against
cool.
you?
Could I use the non-conforming driver against you, Todd?
Yeah, because you're still not going to hit as hard. Right?
Wow. Now there's confidence for you.
Oh, them's fighting words.
Well, no, back to the course today. We go.
I got a couple of tokens for the range if you need to borrow them, Bill.
Nice.
I need minimal swings, but just good swings at the time.
So
There you go.
But I do need grips, and I know you wanted to talk about grips. I got to get this driver head. You know, I keep teasing about getting but the new driver sounds really compelling. And Dave, you and I will talk whether I get conforming or not, and that'll be between us. Can you tell the difference by looking at them?
Yes,
Oh. All right, I have integrity. I'll buy the conforming.
but I don't have to tell
Oh,
anybody.
they're good. They are good looking.
But all they got to do is look at the website and they'll see.
Is that them right here?
That's them, yeah.
They're
There's
very good
X and a double X.
Yeah, go to crankgolf.com
Yeah,
for the
got it.
listeners out there, and it almost sells itself. I had a salesman call me, and I just said, or actually got in touch with them, and all I told him was, sell me. And he said, check out the website, and it did. It's
so krankgolf.com.
Uh-huh.
Krank with a K.
And it's
Okay.
similar to me. And Dave, I don't know if you've been listening to the show, but we've got a world-renowned esthetician, which is a skin expert to make you look young and knows everything about skincare. And then we got Todd, who's a health freak in golf. He's a golf professional as well. But it has deep cupped face. A deep cupped face. Do I have a deep cupped face, do you think?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
You may end up with a deep cup.
You have the opposite, Billy.
So mine's not. I've puffed out.
Puffed out.
All right. But back to Dave. I'm sorry, Dave.
Maybe you want to be deep cup
I know. I want one wrinkle. That's all I want.
or full cupped or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk more about Krank, and we're going to get an interview with the owner of the company soon. I just can't get in touch with him right now. He was out of his office last couple of days.
Good looking driver.
It really is a good-looking driver, too. So very cool. I can't wait for that. And anything to get you this pumped up, Dave, must be great. So I look forward to learning more about it. So thank you.
Yeah, it just seems that if you look at the hype on all the drivers out there, it just seems like it's got a little bit of everything in it. Which is, they've just kind of put everything in it with a forged face, which is about 3 times more expensive to make, but and nobody, as far as I know, nobody else has one like it. And it's stronger and faster as far as rebounding, and it's pricey too, but I guess the best things in life are.
That's a beautiful looking driver. It's awesome.
I think Mike's sold, too.
Yeah,
I'm
I kind of
gonna
love
come
the
out
looks.
from the starting
Kind of
blocks, boys.
reminds me of Billy's new car a little bit.
Oh, is it that good looking?
That is. That's
Very
what I was
cool.
a compliment. I'm serious.
Yeah.
So, Dave, we're heading into the late fall and winter months, and for those of us who play golf year round, probably one of the best things we could do is maybe get some new grips.
You know, I was just not necessarily new or whatever. It's just having a little knowledge about it. You asked me for a topic last night, and I was thinking, we've talked about heads and shafts and wedges and all kinds of different things. We've never really talked grips, and by God, that's the part of the golf club you hang on to. And it's a very important part.
Sort of
People,
important.
I don't think, give enough credit to it.
It's the only contact you have with a golf club, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
For
unless
some of
you
us.
get angry or something.
For
That's
some
true.
of us.
Then sometimes your knees get into the action. But
That's very, very true.
So how misinformed is the public about these different kind of grips? Now you got the non-taper out there. You've got mid-size. You've got oversize. You've got the reminder grips, which are out there again. Is it, if someone just goes into
Soft,
a shop.
firm.
Yeah, someone just goes into the shop and goes, oh, my friend has oversized grips. Why, can I put those all on my...
and he's playing good, so I want him too. Yeah. It's actually, I don't know how much we're misinformed, but we're just not informed. And the grips, there's so many different variables in a grip that most people really just don't even realize. Besides, shape and color, or size and color. I mean, there's a lot more to the grip. A lot of people don't realize they come in different weights. Some are heavy, some are kind of in the middle, some are very light, and that can change the swing weight on your club up to 5-6 points.
So what does a point do to the swing weight when you talk about points? What does that mean?
Well, it's going to feel. It's not going to actually be, but it's going to feel heavier or lighter, and so it will affect the feel of the golf club. I don't know how many times I put grips on clubs and asked the guy, what kind do you want, or do you know what kind you want? They say, I don't care, just put anything on. And, it's just, I guess the grip is the Rodney Dangerfield of the golf club. They just don't get a lot of respect. And once again, it's the part you touch, so I think it's a very important part.
Oh, so David,
Go ahead.
the old days of we wanted a bigger grip, we would put more tape under it. If we wanted to, stretch it, make it thinner, we stretched it down the shaft. Those days are gone. Because remember, we had Green Victory, we had cord grips. Then they came out with
they
the
had
lamp
Crown and Victory, and that was about it.
But so we manipulated what went under the grip to change the firmness or the length or the thinness, if you will. Those days are gone. There's that many options. That's what it sounds like. Is that right?
Yeah, you can fine tune it a little bit. You can get a standard size plus a wrap, or stretch it out. Not many people know about that one. Yeah, you can stretch. You can make a grip actually smaller too. But most companies are making their grips in 4 or sometimes even 5 different sizes, and that usually covers it in itself. But you got to look at what kind of what kind of conditions you play in. If it's raining or there's a lot of dew, or even just hot and humid, you might want to take a look at something like a pure grip that's pure rubber, doesn't absorb any water, or a cord grip. If you're a strong hitter, a firm grip is very important for the simple reason those nice, cushy, soft grips that, they just feel so good. Well, actually, they have a little torque to them. They will twist in your hands.
It's so funny
soft.
you said
and that's
that.
not a good thing.
No, I've always used the firm grips, like the what do you call it? Darn it, went blank on the M4s. What are they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've always used those, and someone had the Win, like the really soft ones, and I'm like, I kind of like the way this feels, and I put them all. I made the mistake. I put them all on all my clubs. Went out and played, and I thought these things didn't set yet because I could feel it twisting in my hands.
Twisting in your hands, yeah.
And I thought, this is horrible, and I couldn't stand it. I had to take them all off, and I went back to the same old grips that I've always had forever, until I found the SS Comfort, the Cross Comfort ones. I think those are Win, but those don't.
Oh, okay.
Those don't seem to. Those don't seem to twist, but they're a little bit softer. They give a little more feel to them.
Win has always, not always, but most of the time, Win has always had one of their grips be a little bit firmer for stronger players. And I played a set of those for a long time. They actually had a cord grip out for a while, and that was one of the best grips I ever had. But they quit making it because most people that buy Wins are looking for that, that soft, gushy, warm and good feeling grip.
Yeah, I don't like this. What about you, Bill? I don't like the soft. I can't handle the soft grips.
I like the feel of a new grip, obviously. Then mine get dry and says I don't ever play. But David, I found before you came on that my skin has been wearing like a grip would wear, if you will, and after some treatments I can get it back to somewhat normal.
I was going to ask you, do you exfoliate your grips?
I'm getting to that. This is what I'm asking.
You do have to take care of them because if you don't, they'll wear out probably 50% faster.
And this is what I want to ask you, Dave, because because a lot of people might not know, and I know for grip business you want to rip them off and buy a new grip. Can people, before they do that, they might have more life to them if you take care of them a little bit? And is that right?
I don't know how many times guys bring set of clubs in and say need them grip, they're getting slick, and I say just give me one of them and I'll go wash it off and bring it back out and it's like brand new. So sometimes all you got to do is put 15 minutes into your clubs and they come back out just as beautiful as can be, and they feel like it was the day the grips were put on.
And you're a man of integrity because you sell grips. I mean, that's just nice that you would, because you could tell if there's rubber left, right? I mean, you know, and some people
usually, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I might still have some in mind, but they definitely need a good cleaning and some softening. Some of the high. What's the best way to clean them? Hot soapy water?
Depends what kind of. That's a good question. Depends what kind of grip you got. If you have a Win, which they're made out of, I'm blank. Synthetic material. I'll think of it in a second. But cleaning Wins, do not, I'm going to say that again, do not use soap and water.
Oh.
Because they do absorb water, and you might end up with a grip that's going to be slick for 6 months.
So they're like a sponge.
No, it's not that bad, but it's not good.
The grips I have you put on, they're the two-toned, they're white and green, they're they're master's
those
grip.
should still be okay.
Those I could do soapy water, hot and soapy water?
Now, those use soap. I never, ever buy a grip cleaning kit or anything like that because you have the greatest grip cleaning kit in your kitchen.
Okay,
It's
cool.
called Palmolive soap.
Yeah.
Or Dawn or whatever.
Get rid of grease.
And it's usually got a little lanolin in it to save your hands, and that keeps the grip from drying out. And then use the back of the sponge that you got in the kitchen, the Scotch-Brite part, and put a little soap on that, warm water, scrub the heck out of it. You'll be amazed or disgusted by what you see come off the grip.
Yeah.
rinse them off nice and clean with warm water. And I always like to kind of run my fingers up and down the grip until I hear it squeak, and then I know I got all the soap out.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I do that, and I apply a little vitamin E to it after that.
And I usually play soft jazz when I'm playing.
Soft jazz
when I'm cleaning mine.
No, that's a picture.
What?
For the people you have in the station right now, they're probably not going to like this, but I hate sunblock.
Thanks, David. I gotta go.
Soft.
No, I'm going to say it on your hands because so many people put sunblock on their,
eyeballs
right before they go out and play.
Yeah.
And then they go out and grab their golf club, and now they got sunblock on their grip, which I guess their grip isn't going to get cancer, but it's going to get oily and slick.
Yeah. Yes, but you need to apply it about 2 hours before you go out on the golf course. That way it's absorbed into the skin, and you get the extra
2
protection.
hours?
Yeah,
oh boy, we're going to have a debate on this because I say wash it as much as you can right before you tee off.
But I just had a question for you actually as regards gloves. I see on tour the guys always have a glove, but when I play, I don't play that often, but I see, and even the guys I'm playing with, they don't use the golf glove.
Your husband hasn't given you a golf glove?
Yeah, I don't. I thought in the past people used them more, or maybe they used them at the driving range, or that's my question.
I would bet 90% or more use glove.
Really?
I would bet.
It's a high percentage.
It's a really, I don't know, but it's way high. Yes.
Yes.
Just Todd, you and Freddie Couples are the only ones I don't know that uses the glove.
Well, did you use a
but
glove
not many.
yesterday?
You can probably count them on 2 hands.
Very good.
Nice.
So, Dave, right before you go, so we mentioned we can.
Oh, I didn't realize that was funny, huh?
That was very funny, actually. That was really good.
A lot of touring pros will have their wives or their caddy put their sunblock on them before they go tee off, and so they don't get it on their hands.
Yeah,
So
I believe
smart,
that.
Man. I'm getting it. So, Dave, you mentioned we can replenish the glove grip. Most people don't know, but how do you know when it's time to get new ones, man? How do you know?
Well, the old adage, if you can see yourself in it,
Okay.
it's probably not good. Just when it starts feeling slick or hard, that's usually just caused by oils and dirt that get encrusted in the pores. And then it's simply when it wears out, when you start seeing layers underneath. I actually had a guy about 2 weeks ago came in, and his driver grip, you could actually see the shaft.
Oh, my gosh.
I've never seen that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So Mike's tires were like that not too long ago.
Yeah. They were.
Well, Bill, I'm going to say, just for safety reasons, get your tires before you get that driver.
All right, thanks, man.
You should see, how Billy drew that beautiful persimmon driver like a couple weeks ago. He has sketched out the most beautiful golf grip. It's amazing.
It's nervous.
I'm not picking on you.
It's just my way of moving.
We're all in awe.
Yeah.
I had no idea you were such an artist.
I'm not. I just
you are.
Can't stay still. I've always had that ADHD thing happen.
I'm not.
Oh, he is. He's good at that. I'm usually sitting on the same side of the table with him. I know. I'm always just amazed by what ends up on paper.
I went to seminars with Butch, and he'd say, "You're not paying attention because you're driving landscapes, pictures."
That's how you learn.
Everything that was said, man.
That's how you learn.
That's how I learned.
It's all good. That's how you learn.
Oh,
I wish
one more thing about grips.
Yeah.
Make sure that they all match.
Oh.
You get so many people who come in and they say, put one on my 5-iron, and the wedge looks a little worn.
And I don't care, whichever one you got.
Yeah.
That fits.
And whichever one you got. But, if you want all your golf clubs, which you do, to feel the same, it starts with a grip. That comes with different weights.
It's like tires, sizes, too. You got to get a tire, get 4 tires.
I was just going to say, it sounds like just like tires.
Yeah, you don't want to get them all.
Unless you get 2. If you get 2, they're going to put them on the back.
You can get 2, not bad.
You put 2 of them on the back if they're new. That's what you do. They got to go on the back.
I've seen people, they have, 3 mid-size, 2 jumbo, 4 regular, 1 cord.
Todd, what's wrong with my swing?
You say it as a joke. I see that all the time.
No, I was being serious. Yeah, it's crazy.
So you got to get a grip station, man. Drive around, get a grip station. Done.
You should take.
We did that at Mike's course up in Paso.
Yeah,
that was
awesome.
8 years ago or something, Mike.
It's brilliant. And we get you foliate your skin at the same time.
Yeah, that was cool.
We're a team here, and Mike he could do exercises to these people that are waiting for their clubs.
Little grip cart, like a little ice cream
get
stand
a grip cart.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Get your grips here.
Blow them on with air and say, "Go play."
Yeah, go play. Well, Dave, as always, thank you for your
Non-Tampa.
expertise.
Full wrap.
Cord grips, get your cords, half cords. Oh, they're from New York, so we better be quiet, man.
Get your tackies here.
Billy, get a grip.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks,
Hey,
Dave.
I still got a couple of those green and white, the master color grips. So I've got 2 or 3 of those left over. So if you need them,
Nice.
Yeah.
we're running out, baby.
I got a few wedges that have been found, lost and found, that that I might put some on.
There you go.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 left. That's all. So
All right, bud.
Dave.
I'll put them aside for you if you want them.
Okay, and I'm going to get one of those heads.
Okay.
Nice.
Lefty, about to have to order that one.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, my last left-handed is going out.
What?
Actually, it went out because I had to order one day before yesterday. But I can order another
My
one.
life
Just
story.
calm down.
We'll get you one,
All right.
Mr. Gibbs.
All right, we'll talk. Dave, thanks for your expertise,
Dave, you're
buddy.
the best. Thank you. I'll give you a call a little later about those 2 clubs that I texted you about. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
he's,
let me know. You said they need shafts, and it sounded kind of like the grips. I'll just put whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'll talk to you. But he's Dave Shamandel, slicksticks.com, 805-598-9993. Your key to better golf, clubs, grips, repairs, adjusting loft and lies. Dave Shamandel and
Check out
Slick Sticks, your winning combination.
KrankGolf.com.
Crank golf with a K.
Yep.
Crank with a K, people.
Thanks, David.
Roll your face, buddy. Roll your face.
Have a great week, boys.
You too, man.
All right, man.
See ya.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Be right back. Don't forget you can get our podcasts and everything at golftalkradio.com today. Stay with us.